once you hear the music and the music begins to just take over your body and the spirit just seems to move and to flow through you. It's the music, it's what's said during the sermons, it's the people, the loving atmosphere here at Pilgrim. That's what I get when I come in.
150 years is a blessing. How many churches have survived 150 years? You have a lot of pop-up churches. They come and they go. But with Pilgrim, we have been here 150 years, and I believe that history needs to be told.
The working men of this community were railroad men. They were packing house. They worked at the packing house in South St. Paul. They worked in their own businesses, running their own businesses on Rondo Avenue. At one time on Rondo Avenue, we had over 150 businesses. Now, some people may say, where were they? They were small businesses, but yet they kept a family going.
I can remember back to the days of segregation, and that back in the late 50s, early 60s, when the civil rights movement was coming into its own, where we had church members that went downtown and sat in at lunch counters or department stores where they were not giving the same human rights as others. So that's one of the things that the young people of today maybe don't have that same memory.
If we don't know where we've been, how do you know where you're going? And so if the people that come here to the church, if they don't know where we came from and what we went through to come to where we are today and what we've been through over the years, then they have no idea of why we're so committed to Pilgrim Baptist Church.
And we as a people, I tell you, were once slaves to mankind. We as a people were
in life, you will have struggles. And it's not just this particular generation. And the struggles that we are experiencing are not unique to us. People have been experiencing in some shape, form, or fashion the same kind of struggles that we have today. However, if you want to overcome them, you, like Paul and Leah, you have to go down by the riverside, because down at the riverside, that was a place of prayer. That was a place where they met God and turned over their struggles to the Lord.
And down on the riverside of the Mississippi here in St. Paul, Minnesota.
During these last 5-8 years, churches have really taken a beating regarding membership, struggles, finances, because that is what has happened throughout this country. And what happens outside the church in due time will trickle in to the church as well, and we must address it. And so we now have taken this opportunity, like very much of America, to look at what are we doing right and what needs to be adjusted to meet the needs of the 21st century. And that's one of the struggles of a church that now reaches the 150-year mark, is that we've been in existence for so long, we can get stuck in that mode. Meantime, the world around us is changing.
We would like to see our children embraced and nurtured in the admonition of the Lord, so that our church can continue to grow, because it's our young people that are here that are our future. They're going to keep, hopefully, they are the ones that are going to keep this church alive, and that 150 years more down the road, we can say Pilgrim's been here for 300 years.